Welcome back, students. So in this video we will discuss the text back exercise, that is page number 45. First question, state the similarities and difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Actually, these 2 points we will not write it as the answer. You can write it, but normally we will not write it. We will write it this one. In both, mercury is used as a thermometric liquid and the scale of temperature is Celsius scale. Now difference we will write it, that is minus sign is here, then here. Temperature ranges from 35 to 42 degree. For laboratory it's minus 10 to 110 degrees Celsius. The clinical thermometer is used to measure the temperature of human body. Laboratory thermometer is used to measure the temperature and experiments performed in laboratories. Then it has a kink which prevents the immediate backflow of mercury. Kink will prevent the fall of mercury, it's on. So this is the answer for the first question. Second one, give 2 examples each of conductors and insulators of heat. Conductors, any 2 examples you can write. Conductors means which will conduct heat or which will allow heat to pass through them. Insulator means it will not allow heat to pass through them easily. So copper, iron, aluminium, silver, mercury, all those things are conductors of heat. Insulators, wood, plastic, paper, bakelite, all those things are insulators of heat. Yeah, all these one, first question you need to write in your notebook. This one you can write in your textbook itself. Second one, write it in your textbook. Third one also you can write in your textbook itself. It's a fill in the blanks. The hotness of an object is determined by its temperature. Temperature of boiling water cannot be measured by a clinical thermometer. Temperature of boiling water cannot be measured by a clinical thermometer. Temperature is measured in degree Celsius. Temperature is measured in degree Celsius. No medium is required for transfer of heat by the process of radiation. No medium is required. If medium is there, then also transfer of heat will take place. If no medium is there, then transfer of heat is by radiation. Conduction in solids. In solids, heat transfer is due to conduction. In liquids and gases, heat transfer is due to convection. So if medium is there or if no medium is there, then heat transfer will take place by the process of radiation. A cold steel spoon is dipped in a cup of hot milk. Heat is transferred to its other end by the process of conduction. Then clothes of dash colors absorb more heat better than clothes of light colors. Dark color will absorb more heat than light colors. That you can do it in your textbook itself. Then fourth one, land breeze occurs during night. Land breeze occurs during night. Sea breeze occurs during day. Dark colored clothes are preferred during winter. Light colored clothes are preferred during summer. That also you can do it in your textbook itself. Then discuss why wearing more layers of clothing during winter keep us warmer than wearing just one thick piece of clothing. That we discussed when two thin blankets will feel more warmer or will keep you more warmer than a thick blanket, than a single thick blanket. That explanation I have given, the same thing. Air is a bad conductor of heat. So, when we wear multiple layers of clothes, the air will be trapped in between the clothing layers and prevent the loss of heat from our body. When you wear two clothes, air will be trapped in between that two layers of clothes. Okay. So, air is a bad conductor of heat. So, it will not allow the heat from our body to escape out. So, multiple layer will keep us warm than single layer. Then in this one, from this burner to the vessel, from this burner to the vessel, heat transfer is due to radiation. Heat transfer is due to radiation. From the heat to the water, heat from this fan to the water, that is conduction. Conduction. The water will become hot due to convection. Okay. So, when you heat any objects, it will become hot due to radiation. If anything is kept inside that fan, it will become hot due to conduction, and the water will become hot due to convection. So, in places of hot climate, it is advised that outer walls of houses to be painted in black. Means white color reflect more heat. White color will reflect more heat. Then 1 liter of water at 30 degrees Celsius, is mixed with 1 liter of water at 50 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature of the mixture? That we can find it like this. Temperature of the mixture Tm, that is equal to T1 plus, here I will write it, Tm equal to T1 plus T2 by 2, T1 plus T2 by 2, that is 30 plus 50 by 2. 30 plus 50 by 2. What is the answer? 30 plus 50 by 2. 80 by 2. That is equal to 40 degrees Celsius. This is the answer. 40 degrees Celsius. So, which one is the correct option? Between 30 and 50 degree Celsius. Then a ball of iron at 40 degrees Celsius is dipped into a mug containing water at 40 degrees Celsius. Whether the heat will flow. Whether the heat will flow. Here temperature of iron ball is 40 degrees Celsius. Water is also 40 degrees Celsius. I told heat should flow when there is a difference in temperature. Then only heat will flow from hotter object to colder object. Here two objects having same temperature. So, heat will not flow. So, no heat flow from iron bowl to water and from water to iron bowl. Here temperature of both objects are same. So, heat will not flow from one object to other. Okay. Then a wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream. Its other end. A wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream. Its other end. Whether the other end will become cold? No. Why? Wood is an insulator. Heat will not pass through wood. Heat will not pass through wood. Wood is an insulator. So, which one is the answer? It does not become cold because wood is a insulator or bad conductor of heat. Wood is an insulator or bad conductor of heat. So, it will not allow heat to pass through it. Then, the stainless steel pans are usually provided with copper bottoms. The reason is that copper is a better conductor of heat. Copper is a better conductor of heat than stainless steel. Copper is a better conductor of heat than stainless steel. So, only question number 1, question number 5 and question number 7 you have to write in your notebook. Question number 1, 5 and 7, write it in your notebook. Okay. For the other questions, mark it in the textbook itself. Okay. Thank you.